Recording? Good. Because I have an idea. I have an idea. This idea is to stop junk mail from coming to your mailbox. And the government makes money off of it, so the government might take this idea seriously. Okay, so let's say there's this service set up by the government in which you send a picture of your envelope that is junk mail. On the envelope will obviously have the name of the company on it, like Chase, or Bank of America, or Verizon, or Sprint, or whatever company wants you to mortgage your house. Now, also on the envelope will be, on the front of the envelope will be the home address to which the envelope is delivered. Now, if that picture is sent in to the government, then the government will send a letter or email to that company that sent you the letter, saying this person at this address has requested not to receive stationary mail from your company. And then, every time the company ignores the government's request, or rather your request, that company has to pay the government $10. So every time you get a piece of junk mail that from a company you've already requested not to receive junk mail from, the government gets $10 richer. And, assuming that the major companies stop sending junk mail to people who have requested not to receive junk mail from such company, well, the government would keep the service going by a monthly payment of $2 from every person who has requested to be given this service. Like, you sign up for the service so that the government will put you on the list of people who are able to use the service, and then you pay the government $2 a month. Now, $2 is barely anything. $5 is something. So that's 5 times 24. 5 times 12. That would be 110? No. 5 times 20. 5 times 12. $60 a month. $2? Did I say $60 a month? I meant $60 a year. $2 per month times 12 equals $24 per year. Yeah. Which basically equals $12 every 6 months. So that's not a lot of money. Unless, of course, every single house in the country is paying $2 a month to the government. How many houses are there in the country? Let's see. There are at least 350 million people living in the U.S., right? Now, 350 million. Let's assume that there's half that in houses, or a third of that. I don't know how to calculate a third of 250 million, because 350 is divisible by 50, and I don't know how to divide 50 by 3 without getting a bad number. I mean, a decimal or a fraction. My phone screen just dimmed. That means the battery's going to die soon. I better go fast. Better explain fast. So, oh no. It's not because the battery's going dim. It's because it's 12 o'clock. Okay. Anyways, so you send a letter or an email or text message or whatever to the government saying, hey, at this address, such and such, stop receiving mail, credit card information for $2 payment to be withdrawn from my bank account every month. And the government's like, okay, this address now has this service. And then you send them a picture of every envelope you don't want to receive junk mail from. And the picture should contain your address and the name of the company. And the government sends a message to the company. Company gets charged for every time they send you junk mail. So the government gets richer. You don't have to get junk mail. It's a very, very small payment. $5 a month. It's expensive. I mean, that's what Spotify is for college people. It's $10 for non-college people, which is expensive. $2 a month? It's $24 a year. That's not a lot. That's as much. That's a bit more than a discount video game at Walmart for Xbox 360. Like, I don't know, what's popular now? Need for Speed to Run? Assassin's Creed 3? This is a good idea, and I think it should be set up. Some company somewhere should set this up. I don't know. I don't know if a normal company could set it up. I think it would have to be set up. I think it would have to be well, to charge a company to send you for sending you junk mail. It would have to be an official government action, right? It would have to be enforced. You know, like if they don't pay the fee for sending you junk mail, then there would have to be some kind of legal reprimandation or something. I don't know. I don't know the finer bits of it, but I know the idea. And the idea is that the government will make money off this idea if this idea goes into effect. And people will be happier with going to their mailboxes. Right. Well, I hope somebody important sees this video or hears about this idea from somebody who's seen this video. And, yeah. Video off.